February 21st through 27th is National Engineering Week. Engineering is a vital part of the operations at the City of Valdosta, and we have Pat Collins here to discuss how important it is to Valdosta and our citizens. Welcome, Pat.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you inviting me to come talk today.
Tell us a little bit about what Engineering Week is.
Well, Engineering Week was founded in 1951, and it was established by the National Society of Professional Engineers. And it's always held around George Washington, the first engineer surveyor of our country's birthday on February the 22nd.
Okay. Now, typically when we think about the term engineer, we don't think about, a government or a city, a local government. What are some of the responsibilities of our local engineering department?
Well, our local engineering department here has a vast array of things that we do. We're basically responsible for the infrastructure that's in the city. We do land development review. We also look at capital improvement projects, and the SPLOS that's put out is special purpose local option sales tax pays for most of the capital improvements. That'd be the road and the drainage and the infrastructure that we put in, sidewalks, resurfacing, etc. And we buy and sell property that the city owns. In addition to that, we have GIS, we have street maintenance, we have signal maintenance, we have the Transportation Management Center, which we can view in many intersections across the city. We can view what's going on currently actively at intersections with traffic. We also have the sign division. We make all the signs, street signs, stop signs, etc., throughout the city. In addition to that, we also have stormwater management responsibilities, and we operate the stormwater utility, which is an enterprise fund which finances stormwater maintenance in the city. And lastly, we have the Arbor Division. And the Arbor Division obviously takes care of trees, it preserves trees, we issue tree permits, etc.
Okay. Now, earlier you talked about several projects that, that the city does. Obviously, we had lots of projects last year, and we had some new projects this year. What can we expect to see the engineering department doing as far as projects in 2016?
Well, so far we've been continuing to work on putting water and sewer into the annexed islands. We've been steadily doing that. In addition to that, pretty soon we're going to be doing the South Troop Street. And that will be a quality of life improvement, adding sidewalk, drainage, closed drainage, parking curbs through that neighborhood. In addition to that, we just got permission this past week to add some trees and to beautify the gateway into downtown Valdosta over there on State Route 84, on Highway 84 by the new overpass. Let me tell you a little bit more about engineers.
Okay.
Engineers, we tend to be rather introverted, and we're not very good self-promoters. So consequently, the National Engineers Week, again, it was set up back in 1951 by the National Society of Professional Engineers. It's a week where we promote, especially with students and those in the community, the need to promote math, science, and those types of education so that we can have future engineers, because engineers help make the quality of life better in a community. And if you really think about it, I just came back from some training up in Athens, Georgia, for the American Public Works Association. And they had a strong message while I was there for the 3 days about we're not very good at promoting ourselves like public safety is. We hear a lot about the police and the fire, and they do a lot of great things. I'm not to take away from that. But if you think about 911 and the different emergencies that are around the country, there's a whole workforce that's out there that's involved with engineering that helps get access, that helped cleaned up New York City after 9/11, you know, helped the fire and the policemen get access into buildings and to move things with their equipment. And actually, it's a very dangerous job, and we pay some of the highest insurance premiums for those that work in there. Because if you think about it, hanging up on a bucket truck in the middle of an intersection with people texting today, you know, there's a lot of dangers that are out there. So anyway, we hope that there will be more and more students that are interested in going into an engineering profession. It's a great profession. Every day is different because everything. And if you like public service, government is a great place to work.
Pat, I want to thank you for joining us, teaching us a little bit about what you do, how important engineering is to the city, how important it is to, how important, you know, how tough a job it is, and how hard it is to get all that, you know, job done to be an engineer. But we appreciate you coming in. Thank you for coming in and teaching us everything about it. And we'll be back right here on City Focus.